Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Thursday, September 18th, just a couple of days away from kickoff of Mizzou and South Carolina in the Tigers SEC opener for the 2025 football season. Missouri favored by somewhere around 12 points, depending on where you look. We're going to do here today what we do every Thursday of game week, which is look at three things to watch in the game coming up this weekend. The number one thing obviously involves Lenora Sellers, the South Carolina quarterback. Is he going to play? And that does make a huge difference in this game because Lenora Sellers is good enough to come out and beat Missouri like he did last year. I'm not real sure that Luke Doty is with the surrounding cast he has. So the interesting thing to me, though, is not just whether Sellers plays. Most people kind of think that's the way this is going. But it is how healthy is he? How effective is he? How close to himself is he? He hadn't been great this season to begin with, but can he get back to what he was, and is he healthy enough to do it? Because of that, the first thing I'm watching is Missouri's pass rush. Normally, versus a mobile quarterback, versus a guy like Sellers, I'm not a big fan of forcing him out of the pocket. He's so elusive. I mean, he won the game last year in large part because he avoided a sack by Johnny Walker Jr. and made a play and led South Carolina down the field. So normally, I would not say you want to harass that guy, get him out of the pocket. But when the health is in question, if I'm Corey Batoon, I am coming after Lenora Sellers with everything I've got all night long. South Carolina hasn't run the ball very well this year. Pin your ears back, get after Sellers, make him move, make him make quick decisions, see how it goes. If he forces you to change in the first quarter by the way he's playing, then so be it. That's what you do. But that would be my approach early on. Second thing, special teams. It is Shane Beamer's calling card. It is South Carolina's calling card. They have 3 punt return touchdowns in 2 weeks and almost 4 in 3 weeks. We all know about Missouri's kicker situation. The one area you look at this game and say South Carolina has a clear edge is special teams. Missouri cannot allow special teams to be the reason they fall behind or they lose this game even. Last thing, speaking of falling behind, it's the first quarter. Missouri's been great on opening drives. It scored a touchdown on its opening drive 3 consecutive weeks. South Carolina is on the edge. They lose this game, most of their preseason goals and what people thought of them are probably off the table. You keep losing teams losing. If a team is wavering with its confidence, and I'm not saying South Carolina is, but it would be very understandable. If that's the situation, you jump on them early. If Missouri comes out and scores on the first possession and gets a stop on South Carolina's first possession, you could potentially end this game very early. So Missouri can't probably lose the game in the first 10 minutes. I think South Carolina can lose the game in the first 10 minutes. So got my eye on that. Once again, kickoff 6 o'clock, ESPN, Saturday night, Missouri and South Carolina. We had a preview of the Gamecocks with Tony Morrell from the Big Spur on the channel yesterday. All the media day interviews Tuesday. Cody Goodwin and I had a show on Monday. We'll be back with the Yingling post-game live show Saturday night, 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that, from the Memorial Stadium press box. So make sure you check out all the things we're doing here on the channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join us over at powermizzou.com. As of Saturday, we are 1/3 of the way through the regular season. Don't miss any more of it. If you don't subscribe, 30% off your first year, $1 for your first month right now. Thanks for hanging out. Be back on Friday morning with the prediction.